Did you know that hair used to be used to create art? And I'm not talking about styling hair or anything, but today I'm going to be going over the history of human hair art. Look, I'm with you. When I was about 14, I think is the first time that I was introduced to these different artworks, and I was kind of grossed out. I mean, it's just a part of our culture now. Like, hair is kind of gross, and especially thinking back then, it probably wasn't washed properly or anything. But today we're going to be getting into the history of it and how everything even came about. So it's really interesting, and the more I've learned about it, the more I've learned to appreciate it and see how beautiful and hard and intricate these really were. So today I want to share some of those with you. Okay, we can't talk about hair making if we're not going to talk about the Victorian era. So it absolutely blew up in the Victorian era because a lot of people then were super sentimental, and especially in ways that we can't really understand today, because today we have a lot of photos, like a lot of their physical stuff, where back then they didn't have those same options. So what they would do is take the hair of a passed away / loved one, typically in the family, and they would take the hair and wrap it around this teeny little wire, I guess you could say, and they'd build it into these super intricate and amazing like wreath designs that just go facing upwards. And then every time a new person in the family passed away, they would add another one just right into the middle, and so the wreath just keeps growing, and it's something that you could have for generations. You could remember your loved ones by it, and it was also huge for decorating. They didn't have a ton of items that they can use to decorate or the resources to do so. And so this was an amazing way just to show off that, like, traditionally, like, the women are very crafty in your family and creative, and it just is super awesome way to, I don't know, show some pizzazz in your home. So another part I think is kind of funny and is just so, like, crazy to even think about today is that this got so popular to a point where there was people that were selling hair in these, like, almost a glass, like, holding container, but basically you could either get it from a catalog or get it from your, like, local stores or whatever, and they would, like, either ship it to your house or you'd grab it, and there'd be a note of, like, the name of whose hair it was, and you could request specific colors. And I don't know, I just think it's super interesting. Like, I can't even imagine going to the supermarket today and just buying some random person's hair. Like, it's just so crazy. And then where I want to go from here is talk about the early LDS pioneer settlers today. I mean, as you can imagine, they didn't really have any money or resources to focus on any kind of crafts, really, and so this just, it was blowing up at the time, so of course this was like a great hobby for them to pick up as well. And so in the earlier settlers especially, it was just huge, like insanely popular. And fun fact, in the Salt Lake and Manti Temple, they used to have decorations that included some of these hair art, which is so crazy to even think about today, but I think it's super awesome. So if you're ever interested in seeing some more in real life, I would highly recommend coming to the Pioneer Memorial Museum. It's just southwest of the Capitol, and if you're interested in seeing the hair wreaths, different hair art, or seriously anything related to the LDS pioneers, I highly recommend coming here. And the staff is super amazing and helpful. They would love to answer any of your questions, and if you want to hear more things and stories about history, please feel free to ask them. So yeah, definitely come visit. They're amazing. Okay, thanks so much for sticking through my first video. I was kind of nervous, and I am curious how this series is gonna go. I was thinking it should be more of a sit down and let's, like, have some conversation, like it'd be, I don't know, just girls having brunch, I guess. And also, I'm just 20 years old. This is just a passion project of mine. I just think it'd be fun. I don't have any technical background in this, and so if I ever get information wrong or forgot something really important, just message me, and I'm happy to change it and re-upload it and do whatever we need. So yeah, thanks for sticking through my first video. So subscribe if you want to know more about Utah, and specifically like Utah history or early buildings. Like, there's just so many amazing things in the state. So Yeah, just follow if you're interested. And once again, thank you so much, and I'll talk to y'all next time.